the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To the air, it's Johnson. And it's caught. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Huskies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Caught by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains of that incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Tries to get it to the running back. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Johnson. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. And the Huskers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Johnson. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. They bring them down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the back now goes in motion. On the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
To throw, it's Raiola. He's running out of time here. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
QB keeper all the way. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
QB bootlegs here. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Down the middle, it's Green. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But a fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
He's got a receiver wide open here. They bring him down at the 7. Offense set up now with a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Raiola. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
Finds his man. It's Johnson. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Cornhuskers with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A short completion to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Looking deep to the right side. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. And he'll have out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's a fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The defense has got it. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
It's an out route. The catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
1st down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out on the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Incompletion sets up a second down. To throw, it's Raiola. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Huskers keep the football on the move. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Back to throw again. Looking for 6. Touchdown for Huskers as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
They're set now to try the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Johnson. The receiver makes the catch. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Huskies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, This offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but a big play goes 46.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He's got it with room to run. And the freshman makes an excellent catch and run there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He's looking to scramble. Finding space at the 20. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Back-to-back deep shots. Hesbrock, can he get in? The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Huskers to put them on top now.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. That's caught. It's Green. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Huskies will crank up the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Sutton. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down and they just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first. I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. Catch made on the out route. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Grab down the middle. It's Green. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Sutton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
To the air, it's Johnson. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pump over the middle. It's Riley. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Looking to chuck it again. Catch made in space. Look out. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown. Man, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by one. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going for two, but they miss it. And now they're still down by one. I don't like the call.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. On the run here. Lets it go. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Huskers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nebraska.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Washington offense retakes the field here. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? pulls in, complete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. The sure hands. It's Riley. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. The sure hands, it's Riley. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Grab down the middle. It's Sutton. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw it on third and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it, and they do a really good job of that right here.
And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the two-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up. Well, just a missed opportunity here. Boy, they put the touchdown on the board, and then the real pressure, the two-point conversion to tie it here in these last few seconds, unable to get it done. But, hey, you never know. Still have some time. Maybe we'll recover this onside kick. Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
That's a great